Hello everyone, Mira here, and over the last couple of weeks or months even, we have been receiving brand new information on the cast of Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave, and all of this is coming from the Japanese Fire Emblem account on Twitter. We have quite the list of characters here, so honestly, let's get straight into the video. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, these are rough translations, which basically means once the game is out, there will probably be differences in names and stuff, but you get the picture for the most part from this video. And we're going to start off with Kai, a cheerful and earnest boy who lives in the peaceful Rabaira village and cherishes his family. He spent tranquil days with his childhood friends, but on his 15th birthday, the wheels of fate begin to turn. He likes moving his body and catching animals. Additional info states that he rides a flying ostrich, which can leap over obstacles during battle. He will pierce through enemies with his expertise on lance while running all through the battlefield as he please. Honestly, to me, he seems like a pretty cool kid. Cool design, I like it personally. Also pretty cool that he's voiced by Zeno Robinson. And it seems that he has two childhood friends that are accompanying him in his group called the Rebirth Wind. With Colosseums, there's tournaments, and where there's tournaments, there are factions. And we're going to go to Tiara, Kai's childhood friend. An avid reader, she has acquired a wealth of knowledge despite being only 15 years old. Her grandfather, with whom she lives, is a former military strategist, and his exceptional talent for military strategy has been inherited by his granddaughter Tiara. Likes libraries, talk of romance, her grandfather, and board games. Additional information states that during battles, Tiara can unleash outstanding support powers to tidy up the battle situations, such as buffing ally stats and healing allies under distress. So basically just expect her to come in clutch for you on the battlefield. The last member of the Rebirth Winds that we know of so far is actually Peter, a 15-year-old boy who grew up with the protagonist Kai like brothers. He has exceptionally keen eyesight, able to observe stars even in the bright daylight. His archery skills are top-notch, but his gentle and timid personality hinders him from unleashing his true potential. He likes his mother's home cooking, silver persimmons, and watching clouds. Additional info states that during battles, Peter will snipe enemies from far away with the bow, his weapon of expertise. Using a combat art will allow Peter to use his personal skill that lets him attack enemies with an even farther range. And yeah, that's it for the Rebirth Winds, so far at least. Which one of these three are you the most interested in? Also, by the way, if you're interested in seeing more Fire Emblem content, be sure to hit the like button and the subscribe button, as that will let me know that you're enjoying the content. And if you're not, be sure to dislike the video. I will not take it personally. Next, we have the Lamplight of Magaira, starting with Theodora, and she is the young queen of the Kingdom of Ceramis, which reveres the Dogden Empire as its suzerain. She possesses an indomitable will to confront any hardship and is endowed with the qualities of befitting a king who stands above others. This is where the rough translations get a little rougher, because I'm pretty sure that's supposed to be befitting a monarch who stands above others, but we'll see it when we get there. She likes conflict and the happiness of the people of Ceramis. Additional information states that during battles, Theodora can beat enemies with Mahamadou's lance, which is said to be wielded by a legendary hero. She can also use the Gambit command, where she borrows the power of her troops to launch a wide-range attack or recovery, which this is the Gambit feature from Fire Emblem Three Houses, which makes me wonder if that's going to be exclusively tied to her. Next up, we have her general, Tobias, the stalwart general of Ceramis, proud of his strength and defense, who calls Queen Theodora Milady. Like Bonaparte, he has served the kingdom since the previous king's time, achieving numerous military feats on the battlefield. He is not good at using his head and has trouble remembering people's names. He likes liquor, combat, singing, and socializing. Additional info states that during battles, Tobias will make good use of his tempered power and solid defense to crush enemies head on. And for the third member of the Lamplight of Magaira, we have Bonaparte, and he is the wise general of the Kingdom of Ceramis, still active on the front lines as the right-hand man of the protagonist Theodora. In a kingdom where use of writing is forbidden, he memorizes all of Ceramis' history and wisdom. He likes memorizing knowledge, debates with sages, and reciting poetry. Additional information states that during battles, Bonaparte can deal with various kinds of enemies by switching between sword and magic. He can also buff his ally stats, which is befitting of his status as an intelligence general. And next we're going to the Storm of Roses, and starting off with the captain Lita. And she is a super first class viola player who plays enchanting melodies. Triggered by a certain incident that occurred 5 years ago, she embarks on a life consumed by revenge and resentment. She likes memories of her parents, performing the songs of her homeland, jewels, and applause. Additional information states that during battles, Lita can switch between sword for close range attacks, the bow for long range attacks, and the viola to buff her allies. So far, Lita is actually the character that I'm the most interested in for Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave. I'm just very intrigued by what revenge is she going for. They stated that she is very fond of her parents and her memories of her parents, so her revenge most likely revolves around something that happened to her parents. It is a Fire Emblem game after all, so something most likely happened to her parents, but we'll see when we get there. And for the final member of the Storm of Roses, so far at least, is Buccaneer. He is a battle-hardened warrior known by the epithet Demon Bear. He has served the protagonist Lita's father for many years, and as a remnant of that, he's sometimes called Lita Princess. He accompanies Lita on her journey of revenge, yet harbors complex feelings about it. He likes loyalty, mentoring promising young people, and fantasizing about Lita's happiness. He seems like a pretty cool father figure. Additional information states that during battles, Buccaneer can prevent enemy attacks from landing with his tenacious body, and he then strikes back at them with the axe weapon he excels with. And for our final faction, we have Dietrich, a beautiful swordsman who continues to seek battles with a strong desire to satisfy his own thirst. A foreigner who has come from the land of Fodlan beyond the sea. He likes anything he finds beautiful, sweet things, and his little sister. Additional information states that Dietrich's weapon is the magic sword, the Answerer, which is also considered a hero's relic. During battles, he can use an exclusive technique called Blood Flash, which makes him more easily able to launch a critical attack with 3 times the damage. He seems pretty broken. And he is from House Lamon from Fire Emblem 3 Houses, which is basically confirmation that he is most likely a descendant or an ancestor of Jeritza, who was the masked guy in 3 Houses that you could sometimes see in the monastery. He will be accompanied with Fabio, a mysterious missionary of the Church of Seros, who hails from the distant land of Fodlan. While rational on one hand, he has a habit of referring to others as beasts and looking down on them. He is from the same hometown as the protagonist Dietrich, but they originally had no acquaintance. He likes various kinds of pain and conversations with intelligent people. Additional information states that during battles, Fabio will use a special kind of dark magic that can lower the enemy's morale. And for the final member so far of the characters that we have seen is Esmeralda, a fisherman's daughter living in a fishing village across the coast of Dagda. She is full of wild spirit and possesses incredible strength that belies her physique. She was nearly offered as a sacrifice to a sea beast, but was saved by Dietrich and now travels with him. She likes handsome men, harpoon fishing, and maintaining fishing gear. Additional information states that during battles, Esmeralda will swing Sinza's harpoon, which is a lance, to crush enemies. She has a peculiar power that allows her to lightly wield any weapon, no matter how heavy it is. Which this supernatural strength that she does have may be tied to a crest that she bears, but we'll find out when the game releases. However, that is everyone who has been given a description so far. There are bound to be way more characters. We've seen so many characters that I haven't even shown here in this video, in the trailers itself, and we're bound to learn more, recruit more characters, and just learn more secrets about the characters of Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave. If you've made it this far in the video, I highly appreciate it. If you would like to see more Fire Emblem content, Nintendo content, or anything like that, then be sure to hit the like button and subscribe. This lets me know that you are a fan of the content and would like to see more content as I improve. Also, be sure to comment who are you the most excited for of these characters in the comments below. I will be interacting with you guys. Also, if you would like to join the community Discord server, it is in the description below. And yeah, I will see you guys on the next video, so take care.